Now you can share all your fabulous finds with your friends right from the app through Facebook, text, and more. Save your favorite products all in one place. See it, heart it, save it. Download the app for Apple or Android devices by searching HSN app on hsn.com.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Thank you so much for tuning in to HSN. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy. Jay King, as you were just seeing, travels the world bringing to us rare, unique mine finds. He has an amazing team, as he has for the past 25 plus years here at HSN, that designs each piece, that handcrafts each piece in beautiful, precious sterling silver. And for our new shoppers, and I'm just told we welcome so many first-time shoppers in our last hour because it is our year-end clearance event with Jay King. And I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of some of the things coming up in this hour. Keep in mind, we're also live on Facebook, so we love hearing your testimonials. We love hearing your recommendations. We love hearing from you via the telephone. So thank you for those calls for coming, especially Jerry. Sorry, I had to cut things short and we had to take a quick commercial break there in the last hour. Okay, so I have to show this to you holding this up. This is the most beautiful apatite. And something you just heard what Jay was saying about the kunzite in the bracelets that we just had, and the first time he was ever able to do that rare, unique stone. Well, this is not the norm. This is a double strand of beautiful apatite. And I'm telling you, when I say a glow within color and sparkle, it is just dazzling. You'll see it better on the neckline. It is a double strand of apatite, highly collectible, for first time at the special sale price of $79.92 with 3 flex payments. That's under $27. We'll ship it right out to you, 682-110. And it's a customer pick favorite when we offered this at the original HSN price. Okay, so all right, hands down, before you even see the graphics and the necklace that I'm wearing, you know we are always 100% upfront and frank. Both the two of us, when we were chatting today, Jay and myself, I said, Jay, if there was a today's special that we were going to have just this afternoon, this is better than a today's special. We've been talking about the rarity and the value of turquoise, especially now more than ever that turquoise has become so incredibly popular and so limited. I am just gonna say this, if you're a first-time shopper, if you're a collector, don't, if you're able to, with the flex pay and the sale price, please don't miss out. Take advantage of this early because it will 100% be a complete sellout. This is never done before. And we're looking at some of the most beautiful golden matrix and natural high robin's egg blue color of turquoise. It is what we search for in the world of highly collectible. And that is the amazing matrix and the colors that we're sharing with you here. It is a #1 customer pick. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm not kidding when I told you. We're gonna reveal this, and it's gonna go absolutely haywire at $69.87. Listen, you can't, I mean, if this was fashion jewelry, to get this kind of beautiful, well, you wouldn't be able to because this is Mother Nature at its finest, but natural matrix, this gorgeous undertone robin's egg blue color, never in a million years, even now, to bring to you this exact matrix, this golden matrix and this turquoise necklace, it'd be double the HSN price. It's just one of those things that special opportunity buys, under $24 with flex pay, and we will ship it right out to you at $691-304 is your item number. But I told you we were gonna have a celebration and we were gonna have some incredible specials coming your way. And some brand new specials. And we love, this is like amethyst at its absolute finest. What we're looking at is beautiful fancy cut amethyst in premium, gorgeous color. Big and bold. It's the first time that we're highlighting it. The necklace is $108.13, and then we have the matching drop earrings, and those are $41 and change for natural amethyst. Okay, so Jay King, of course, is joining us live via Skype. Jay, I had to do that. I had to show that crazy special on the Appetite, the crazy special on Forget It, the turquoise necklace that I'm wearing. And then what a great transition to start off with something brand new and one of our favorites, I know, natural quartz stones that you bring to us in this big, bold, fabulous amethyst piece.
Yeah, you know, and I'm doing this because I'm getting a lot of requests for this. But you know, when I designed this particular necklace, what was so weird is when I design, I have my wife calls it my man cave, but it really is my studio. And so I go down there and I work, and I literally have, and I'm not kidding, I have thousands of specimens, thousands. And then of those thousands of specimens, I have materials that on a shelf that are current materials that we have in the warehouses that we can stock, and then what warehouse they're in, their different warehouses and all the different locations that I have them in. So I have to even keep that in mind logistically when I design. And when I started laying this out, I was actually playing with these amethyst crystals. And these are all natural crystals. This is a natural rough from this material. This is an African material that we get. And I started laying these out, and I thought, you know what? That's cool. And so just leave it alone.
It's really
a lot
cool.
of times what happens, when you design, sometimes you have a tendency to over-design, And if like, why do you collect things? For those of us who have that affliction called rockhoundism, right? Why would you collect stuff? Well, you collect it because it's a cool specimen, right? And that's the thing that you want. You've got a special place for it. You display it a certain way. And so the same thing with jewelry. Like when Mother Nature gives you these, sometimes you're thinking, okay, I'm going to do this. You're penciling out how I'm going to cut this. But I just left this as natural as possible. And here again, this is the natural rough material. All we've done to make it functional, that we've helped her out a little bit, is the crystals. Of course, the crystals are sharp. You don't want something to snag, or, it wouldn't really cut you. But, you don't want it to snag or be uncomfortable or been rubbing against your skin, to irritate the skin. So what we did is we went through all the crystals and we individually hand buffed every crystal. They're all edge ground with a diamond lap wheel. And then we take a leather polishing wheel with a black sapphire powder on it. And it's wet, it's kind of like a slurry. And they just buff that down, polish that up. So you still have that nice polish. We have not changed anything as far as color. And we left the crystals the size that we needed to. We tried to select the crystals. And so what we did is we cut them, we polish them all. I mean, as far as when I say cut, we just grind them up, we grind them, polish them, try to make them where they're not sharp. And then we do them all by size. And then the stringers, when they put them together, they actually take the different colors and put them around. So it's a cool look, I think, very ethnic,
love it.
Very natural. If you like things that are natural, if you like things that are kind of more like the original, just what Mother Nature originally provided, I think this is a stunning look.
I agree. And with what Kenya is wearing right now, she has put on this like three-quarter sleeve tunic in this beautiful violet color. It absolutely pops. And those of us who love amethyst and love the color purple and love the bigger, bolder, beautiful pieces, this was custom made for you. It's funny, we were talking earlier that a lot of these pieces, because of the fact that they're handcrafted and they're, beautifully, each one is individually hand designed. And you said, where would you find pieces like this? And Jay, where would you find pieces like this? You would find pieces like this in your very high-end, like Rodeo Drive, maybe on Madison Avenue, maybe in the Caribbean somewhere, in a very posh, high-end area, in those specialty boutiques, right? Because they are one-off. They're not mass-produced. They're not something you just see or common, and that's what makes them so special.
Yeah, this is kind of like, and that's, you know, kind of how we developed our business. We have a very niche business that through the blessings of everything coming together, we're able to do what we do here. I mean, it really is a blessing. You know, I'm not really doing anything different that I didn't do 44 years ago, to be honest with you. I'm still making everything by hand. We're still, you know, doing, I started off doing one-of-a-kind pieces, and then doing trade shows, and you know, and then my customers were basically, you know, either high-end boutiques, jewelry stores, as Bridge Jewelry. A lot of them, you know, were exclusive areas. I sold to a lot of areas where, like, you know, to Sedona, a lot of destination places that people go to either ski or something like that. That's really how I got started, and that really was my forte. And we really haven't changed that formula. We're still making everything by hand. We're still making it all by scratch. None of our products none of this is assembly line type things. They're all artists that are working. Some of them actually complete the whole project. In some cases, though, they're like the lapidurist cuts the stones, the silversmith takes the sterling silver sheet and builds around those cabochons. And then we send it to the finisher where they actually buff and polish and finish them. Sometimes just the silversmith does it all. I mean, you know, so we're kind of like old school, even on the way that we do that, and we try to give you that feel. And one of, I think, the biggest compliments that I personally get is that people, when they see it here, because it's when you see it here and then when you get it home and you open that box, and you're still as happy, or if not happier, than when you first bought it. When you see the quality, and the only way that you can get the kind of quality that you have from our products is doing by hand. One at a time by hand. You cannot machine make them and make them like this.
And that's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of premium carats of beautiful amethyst.
The real deal.
Very quickly, the real deal. I like that. Sometimes we have to remind everybody of that because it's hard to believe with some of the specials that we can bring to you. And speaking of hard to believe, this is that sizzling apatite. Jay, we previewed this and I said, this is one like the turquoise special. These will not last. A double strand of genuine apatite, one of the most highly collectible, the blue natural stones and that blue high green color combination. Customer pick at $160, never before, first time ever, under $80. I mean, the finding, for heaven's sakes, that you see here in the sterling silver, what silver is going for now, would be, you know, over $50, let alone the carat weight and the beauty of these beautifully faceted, genuine apatite. And that's a rare find, isn't it, Jay?
Let me just tell you how insane this is, okay? This is Brazilian, this is Brazilian neon apatite, right? The most sought after apatites, that color. And you said it when you first came out, you said it almost has like an inner glow.
It does.
This is the neon material. Now, most of the neon material that we get, which is a different neon, it's a different color, but it comes out of Madagascar. This is Brazilian material. You know what? I got this material just by mistake. Totally, like, my whole life has been one giant accident.
A wonderful really one, if there is such a thing.
No, it's a wonderful accident, but it's really been my whole life has been a series of crazy stuff and you just wonder how you ended up here. You know, it's pretty fun. You know, it's enjoyable. But I will tell you, just like this, I mean, I didn't go out when we were there. We weren't buying this per se. I wasn't even looking for this. We were doing an emerald project. So we were doing the emerald project. As we were doing the emerald project, we found that's when we found the peridot. That's when we found the morganite. That's when we found cusite. All on that. I wasn't expecting to get any of that, right? But then this right here, I mean, you know, normally just this material, to even bring this at the original price, it was like a crazy coup. This material is like ultra expensive.
Yeah.
And you very rarely get it. I mean, this is like one of the most sought after colors and appetite that you can get.
It's so
and the color
beautiful.
and clarity.
And look at it on. Okay, Jay, we're counting backwards, and we have more people right now. They're telling us in the ordering process than quantity, and no wonder. These will let you know when it's completely sold out. Big congratulations to you. 682110 is the item number. Okay, can I also reveal something else that's coming up? Because I was fortunate enough to be one of the first to launch the first time ever precious gemstone of rubies. And I'm talking again, hundreds and hundreds of carat, a beautiful, look at the reds in this gorgeous ruby tennis necklace, completely sold out. We had so many people saying, please, Jay, bring it back. We brought it back for a second time. And it happened again. It's sold out. So here's the scoop, and Jay just gave me the final. He said, Lynn, please share with everyone, this is it. I cannot get this anymore at the special featured price, and I laugh at the retail on this, the appraisal, and that's why I say get this home, natural rubies in a tennis necklace. Forget the $315. Share with us if you already have this at home. Call us on the testimonial line. But honestly, today is the last opportunity. You have our show this afternoon, and then later tonight with Adam, and that's it. So when these are gone, and Jay, you know it's gonna be the same thing, the overwhelming, please, Jay King, bring back that ruby, gorgeous tennis necklace. Fair in saying, we're not gonna be able to do this design anymore, correct, Jay?
Well, you know, here's the thing, okay.
It's coming up, but.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about it. But yeah, ultimately, we'll tell the story of this, but ultimately, you know, it is very rare for me to bring back any design, right? I mean, I just don't do it because that's what Mind Finds is about, new and different. Think about the popularity of this and how crazy this is, a crazy deal. We brought it in, Lynn and I launched it, we sold out on it. I mean, completely, Lynn and I are the ones that brought it. I mean, it didn't even last like,
it was
one airing, and it was gone. So then we had so many people on the wait list that the buyer asked me, is there any way you can bring this back? We still had beads in production. We brought that in, again, put it on, boom, sold out. So the buyer asked me, Jay, we still have people on wait list. We know that we couldn't fill, we had to just drop. Is there any way that you think you can do this one more time? And so that was 4 months ago. It took us 4 months. We had material in transit. We were able to do these. These are selling out, I mean, by the thousands, okay?
Yeah,
and you know, we were able to bring in the quantity where this is a natural ruby, it's untreated. And you know, when we can talk about it, I'll tell you the whole story. I'll show you where it's from Mauritius.
Yes.
It's just totally amazing, amazing. But I will not bring this, I just won't do it again. Will I bring more Mauritius ruby down the road? Absolutely. Once we get it in, but I won't do this design and no telling what the price will be.
No, I can 100% not under $200 what we're doing here. Quick update, congratulations, the Appetite necklace is completely sold out. It's that kind of show. It's the end of the year with Jay King. 2 more hours later this evening with my friend Adam, and then Jay is not gonna be back with us until most likely mid-February. So with these crazy, crazy specials and clearance prices, this is a day to celebrate for our Jay collectors out there. We love hearing from you. And we are gonna talk about some of our, again, rare, beautiful stones that you just don't find anywhere. And that brings us right into what we call Java lace. And this is Java lace agate, which again has all those beautiful natural earth tone colors and this wonderful display at the bottom here of gorgeous, like bold, fancy cut pendants on the actual necklace. And then we have the matching drop earrings. So first time ever, Jay, there's a lot of agate, a lot of workmanship here. A necklace of this nature for under $100, unheard of. And then the matching drop earrings, $69.46, and then 3 flex payments. So you can break up those payments, divide them up over the next 3 months. But again, we ship these right out to you. Tell us a little bit, I love just the name, very interesting here, Java lace.
Okay, this comes from Indonesia, and what's really cool, this just like so many of the materials that we work with and we deal with is, you know, people don't realize, like, you know, like, and I don't think that, like, when you buy something, Like I'm just taking this item just to let you understand. You know, like you think you're buying a really cool piece of jewelry, right? But you can't imagine how many lives that you affect when you buy this, right? In a positive way, not in a negative way. That how we get this material, it's pretty interesting. And just so everybody knows, okay, there are agates all over the world. I can take you out in your backyard right now, and I bet there are certain areas, maybe not, but most of the time I could take you out within at least a 10 miles area. I can show you where there's agates, right? Agates, you can find agates are pretty much worldwide. The thing is, what is really amazing about that, every agate is different. It's all specific to the area where it was formed. So when you have like this Java lace comes from this one area, that's it. It only comes from that one area, and it's not found anywhere else in the world. This comes out of Indonesia. I love it. The reason they name it Java, of course, is Java, the area, and then lace because of the lacing in the agate. So Java lace agate, it's a beautiful cream coffee color. I just love it. I love working with it. When I design with this, I always try to design big, just because you want to show kind of the internal structure of it, the structure and the formation of it. And so you need, some bigger cabochons with that. There are no two of these that will be totally identical. Every one of them really is truly a one-of-a-kind design. But what I love about this is how we get the material. Okay, this comes through a friend of ours, Sue, who actually teaches the local indigenous people what to look for and how to collect this material. So some years you get this material, some years you don't get any of this material. How they find it is in Indonesia. Every year they have a monsoonal season. And so this is where they get all these torrential rains, washes down through the rivers, creek beds in this area that we get this out of. And they look like glacial rock. They're all smooth and round. They could be like an egg or round or whatever. And because of it coming down, rushing, the water, just the power of the water washes the topsoil away, the dirt away, and in the gravel that's left after the water rescinds and goes down, then that's where they find this material. Wow. So they don't mine this, they collect it. I think that it's a really cool way, and it's a way for them to make money.
And I love what our crew just said. That's so interesting, Jay. And we wanted to see, like you mentioned, no two will ever be identical. Everyone is going to have its own fingerprint. So this is a great shot to give you that kind of idea of what you were saying. So you can see the nature of the lace and the beautiful colors, the earth tone colors, the bright colors. There's even some purples in there. It's just beautiful. But no two will be exactly like, making it so special. And first time at the special clearance price. So 089657. We'll keep you updated here. Super, super popular. We're going to scoot right on. Jay, we didn't even mention the malachite piece coming up, because I was afraid. It's super limited. It's brand new. We wouldn't have a chance to do a full presentation. When I say this takes malachite to a whole new level in the world of highly collectible, what you're looking for, the best of the best in color, you've done that. We have 200 lucky, really, really beautiful, and that's including, by the way, quantity-wise, not just on the necklace. We also have a matching cuff bracelet here. So we are super limited on both of these. These are brand new. Malachite has become so highly, especially in this premium color, sought after and popular. And with FlexPay here, you're looking at $128 for the necklace to get it at home. And then for the cuff bracelet with FlexPay, it's $96.75. And the bracelet's coming in at 6 3/4 of an inch. So we traditionally say that'll comfortably fit up to about a 7 3/4 inch wrist. 092464. Wow, 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 Jay. This is like premium at its very, very finest. Tell us about this new collection.
Okay, these are designs that I did that I sat down with the stones, and it says, this is old school. This is what I do. Now okay, and I know these are a little bit on the higher end, guys, but you have to understand the amount of silver, the quality of this malachite. This is Congolese malachite. This comes from our private collection of material that we bought almost 9 years ago. You just don't even see this quality anymore. You used to see this at the gem show, at the Tucson Gem Show. You would see people with the specimens and the quality, and that you just don't even see that anymore. This is the top quality malachite. This is something, these are the kind of designs, just to be honest with you, these are the kind of things that I designed for my wife, right? My wife is really, my wife was one of my fans, my jewelry viewers, customers, long before that we ever got started dating, and then later on got married. She was one of my fans. I mean, she loved what I did, but she wore it. I mean, long before that we even knew each other or we even got together. But this is the kind of things that she wears. I mean, things that are kind of really one-of-a-kind designs. They're things that you'd really only find in really high-end fashion boutiques, maybe in Scottsdale, in Sedona, in Santa Fe. These are really, truly gallery pieces. And here again, I know this isn't for everybody, but these are the kind of designs that I just have to make every now and then that are so unique and so special. These are all individually hand done from sterling silver sheet material by artists that literally are working from sheet material. All the silver work on this is done from scratch by hand. It's not cast, right? They're all exclusively handmade, painstakingly, one at a time, from the natural rough materials, the natural sheet silver or the natural malachite rough here. Again, these are things that, think about this. This is something you're really kind of, it's like an investment piece that, you're gonna wear out when you really have that special occasion, or you just have that special outfit and you want to dress up. I chose malachite because, greens are very, very popular right now. And actually, originally, I designed this. This look, I was making this for Sheila, is what I was designing.
I could see Sheila wearing this.
I was going to do it for a birthday gift.
She has impeccable taste, by the way. That's what this is. It
turned out so cool that I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a few of these, and then I'm going to release them. But these, I'm telling you, and the cuff, are you kidding me? I mean, look at this cuff, okay? This is gallery. And here again, I know it seems it's more, it's a little bit on the higher end of what we traditionally do, but you have to understand the cost of the silver, the amount of silver in this, the material cost, the workmanship in this. It's really, really incredible value. If you went to Sedona, right, and you found something like this. Yeah, well, I'm not going to give you a price, but I guarantee you think this is on the higher end of what we do, you might have sticker shock.
For sure. And you would not have flex pay option or a one-of-a-kind piece.
All the things you get. I'm just telling you, get this home. And it's not made for everybody, okay? I'm not making this for everybody. I'm making this for people who really are, jewelry connoisseurs that really, really enjoy really special mine finds, that want to have something in their collection that they know that, number one, nobody else is really going to have. And then also, these are the kind of pieces I'm telling you. And I'll tell you, this is what I do, but maybe it's just because of doing what I do for a living for so long, is when people walk into a room, and I'm at a function or we're at dinner, and somebody walks in, or somebody at a table, or I'm on an airplane, and I'm sitting, and somebody walks by me. I'm a jewelry watcher, right? And my thing is I wonder where they got that, and then I always say, how much did they pay for that, right? And I'm pretty good, and sometimes I'm shocked because I'll see them later, and I'll say, I'm sorry, I just admire your jewelry, and then you find out that they spent 10 grand on that. I mean,
but this has that look, Jay. It really does.
Well, I'm just telling you, this is upscale. This is, really creme de la creme, connoisseur type looks. These are really the high-end gallery. This is, when I say gallery collection, this is what I mean. This is really something that you would see in a gallery.
And you won't repeat. I mean, that's, you know, again,
Oh,
limited
no.
edition.
You know, these are one and dones. Okay.
Yeah.
I never bring back, I've never ever brought back a gallery collection. Not a single time.
On
ever
their
in the
way
history of the show.
to selling out, Jay. That is what does not surprise me. So we're just going to extend the time here another 30 seconds or so until it is completely gone. But yeah, our collectors who want that one of a kind, and you said it, this is that treasure piece. This is the heirloom piece. This is like that, you know, dream come true, and maybe the one purchase that you make all year from Jay King. Let me tell you, it is worth every single bit of what we're offering to you.
These are the kind of designs, to be honest with you, that you could hand down, right?
Yeah, true.
I mean, these are the kind of designs that you're going to have in your jewelry box, that you're going to wear. But the quality, I'm telling you, when you get these home and you see the quality of these, and not that our quality, I think, is unsurpassed by anybody in the industry. I'll put my people against anybody, all of my artists against anybody as far as competition in doing what we do. We make phenomenal quality. But these right here, these are really special pieces. These are those kind of pieces that you can hand down generation after generation.
Sure. On the way to selling out, Jay, so I know we have to just scoot away for a minute, but lots of big surprises coming up in our final 30 minutes of our year-end Jay King special. So don't miss out on that. Speaking of don't miss out, one of my favorite designers here at HSN is Giuliana Rancic. She'll be coming back soon. Here's more.
G by Giuliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect the price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, I'm so thrilled. Thank you so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day for tuning into HSN. And one of our favorite shows all year, myself and Jay King, is our December shows, because we get to bring to you the year-end special clearances. And very, very rarely, you just heard from Jay a minute ago, do we do repeats. So this happened on the first ever beautiful Mother Nature's finest precious stone, being the ruby. It happened, we originally brought it to you in a tennis necklace, completely sold out. I was fortunate enough to be able to air this along with Jay, and so many of you were saying, oh my goodness, Jay, please bring it back. Please bring it back. So many were on wait list, and we weren't able to do so for about another almost year. So same thing happened. This exact same gorgeous ruby necklace, completely sold out. So our buyer asked Jay, said, for the holiday, is there any way, anyhow, could you make just, whatever you could as a customer pick favorite and a customer pick wish list, bring it back for the December clearance show. And we were gonna honor that special featured price that we've been able to for $179.98. And Jay made it happen. We did a quick preview. Already hundreds were pre-selected. The fact that you can get this home for under $60 in the next couple of days as your first monthly payment, and then break up the payments. But of course, also know, please shop with confidence. And Jay, I don't say this often, so I love about HSN. We don't often show appraisals, but when we do, especially in a piece like this, I can 100% confidently say that this is so beyond conservative at $300. But this is when I urge everyone, because you have that 30-day money-back guarantee, go and have this looked at. Go and have this appraised. I wish I could be there with you when the jeweler or whoever the appraiser is comes back and says, okay, first off, where in the world do you find natural rubies in a gorgeous tennis necklace. That's, you know, the carat weight that you're bringing to me, you must have paid an absolute fortune. I know it's misleading, but Jay, take it away from there. Please take a minute, read the reviews on hsn.com. This is a dream come true. Where would you, as a jewelry expert, if someone came up to me and said, where can I find a ruby tennis necklace? I'd be like, I don't know. You have to have a custom made. You're going to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for it. And that's the reality. That really, truly is. Having this connection and having the connection Jay does, going direct to the mines where you can actually get the natural rubies and beautifully faceted like this with his, again, amazing team. True, Jay, isn't that the only way possible that we can offer specials like this?
Well, you know, what's really cool with this material, okay, well, let me just start off with ruby, okay? In 44 years doing this, I've had ruby, and I've actually had it on the show a few times. And we'll have like 200 strands. We'll have 300 strands. Most of the material came either from India or from Northern Africa. They're always a lot, I mean, much more expensive than this, okay? This, again, it's always better to be lucky than good. So I've been best with being lucky because I've never been that good. So I will tell you on this, Lynn and I launched this, okay? And what was really cool, we actually had somebody call in during that launch that they called in and they said, she said, I'm from Mauritius, born and raised.
I remember that. Yes, it was, we were like, wow. This is wild.
Born and raised in Mauritius. Now, for people who don't know about Mauritius, I didn't know about this, right? When I, you know, I've tromped the tundra a few times, guys. I mean, I've been out in the world. I was shocked that I'd never heard about Mauritius. I was literally, when they started showing me the photographs of this, I said, okay, we got to go do some B-roll of this. You know, I'm willing to, you know, spend the big bucks so we can all, because I just wanted to go to Mauritius, really, to be honest with you. I wanted to check out the ruby mine, but I really wanted to just go to Mauritius. This is like a hidden treasure in the Indian Ocean. It's really amazing. Now, you know, I've talked to a few of my friends in Britain and stuff like that, and they know about it because it's kind of like their Hawaii, right? They get it. They understand it. But when you think of Mauritius, if you read about Mauritius, it's not a mining community, right? This is a thing. This is, and that's what that wonderful lady, God, I can't remember her name, but she was so sweet. She had a great accent.
Yes.
And she was explained to us with Mauritius, and then when we showed her the picture of where the mine was, she knew right where that area was. She knew exactly what side of the island it was on, and because of the ash flow, the volcanic ash flows that they find this ruby in. But this is just, I got to tell you, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity. With ruby too, you have to understand it's all about color, and the GIA only accepts 5 colors of red. This is corundum. The same as sapphire, the same as emerald, right? But it's all about color, right? In GIA, they accept 5 different colors of red. There's 5 explicit colors of red that they label as ruby. So be able to call it genuine ruby. And again, these aren't heat treated. They're not oil treated. They're not baked. We haven't done anything to this other than facet it. This just is how it comes out of the ground. And then we just hand fasten it. We do have a few accessories with this, like you can see the cross. Also, we brought those back. They're limited quantity. But if you look at the actual cabochons that are in the cross, the ring, the cuffs, all of that, that's really the top grade of the Mauritius ruby that we got in. We tried to be more selective on that to where with those, we wanted to be more uniform. So we really took a lot of care in selecting that. So anything that's in the earrings, the pendant, if we've got anything in the ring left, I think we might be sold out on this.
The ring is sold out. I think we have a handful of the bracelets, the pendant, and maybe a handful of the stud earrings, but same thing on this necklace. I mean, Jay, if we were to guesstimate carat weight on here, would you have a guesstimate?
It's probably, okay, and here again, I would say it's over 100 and probably around 150 carats.
Wow.
Okay. I would say that's probably, now here again, I without sitting here weighing it on a gram scale and then figuring the carat weight, I can't. But I would say just from looking at it, actually the samples that I'm holding right here, I would say that's probably probably close if it's not a little bit more. This is really amazing material. Okay, and you know it's all cut from the genuine natural rough. I can actually we have, I don't know if we can zoom. We show you I've got them here on the set and show you the pictures of okay, that is actually the mine right there, the mining location, and that's what you see now. What is it that you don't see, though? You don't see any equipment, right? This is all done by hand. They go in there, they hand dig this. This is in a volcanic ash flow. Here's the sorting table, and this is how I get it, right? Do you see how all these crystals, do you see all the ruby crystals? When it comes out of that mine, this is how it looks. This is on the sorting table. So this is actually, after they've found it, they mined it. Here's the natural rough, just so you know this is how we roll. We're cutting it all from the natural material. This is what ruby rough looks like. This is all natural ruby rough. And you can see here, this is exactly, all I've done is actually wash this off. That's it. And then we'll cut this necklace directly from this. So it's, you know, even though you see a lot of rubies, I guarantee you, I've learned a lot about rubies. This was a real learning. I knew I had a basic knowledge of ruby, but the Mauritius mine really has taught me, you know, a lot more about ruby and, you know, how it's formed, and then what makes it valuable. But the main thing with ruby, here again, that very little, only 5 colors of red actually are qualified by the GIA, and this is all GIA certified. You know, we had to get certification on it. We had to have it tested. They certified it as genuine ruby. It comes from Mauritius, here again, from some place that you would never, in your wildest dreams. Think about it. Do yourself a favor if you can go online, Google Mauritius, right, and check it out. And I think it'll open your world. Like I said, often I've traveled so much in my life, you kind of, in a way, think that you know it all, you know?
Well, you kind of,
really,
well, you have every right to, or you have been all over the world. Yeah.
I think I've been to a lot of places, and then, you know, I've been to a lot of places that people didn't even know existed, right?
Yes.
But I have to say, with this one took me back, because I found this through my Madagascar mining connections. That's how I discovered this. They're the ones that had the Mauritius connection that got this. But when they told me Mauritius, I said, oh, yeah, Mauritius, right? Then I went and Googled it and see where the heck is Mauritius. Wow. And then I went, wow, I got to go there. I got to go film there.
Yes.
So it's really just it's a mindful. I haven't seen anybody else with this. I cannot claim I have an exclusive. Wouldn't even try. I'm sure it's around. But I have to tell you that we've got a good relationship with them right now, especially when we bought from them 3 times. Right. And they understand that we can buy volume, and that, and kind of what we do, and that we actually pay. We buy this, and by doing that, that's how we can provide this.
Well, and provide such an incredible featured price and flex pay and all those goodies. 712042. A July baby out there. Treat yourself, celebrate you. You deserve a beautiful ruby tennis necklace. Okay, so Jay, we couldn't wait any longer because I previewed this special little surprise. I wish, again, our phone call could have been recorded earlier today when Jay said, whoa, Linny Babini. What did you say the price is on that? I said, I thought I was seeing things too, but yeah, it's under $70. So needless to say, we're gonna talk more, of course, about this Giuliana very, very special, unique turquoise piece. It is a customer pick favorite when we offered this at $141. Never before and never again will this be at a special price of $69.87? Impossibility. I wish you could see, we gotta put Jay's face up on the screen because he's like,
I know, this is so stupid. I mean, this is beyond stupid. I mean,
Jay, I thought the same thing.
It's insane.
Yeah, well.
It's really, there is no way, even on the best case scenario, if all my stars were aligned, and and I had a magic pixie dust, and I could do my magic wand, you couldn't even come. I mean, there is just absolutely no way to do this, guys. You can't do it. This is when I call it, like Lynn. I call her the Linster. I call her Linny Bobini. Okay. But when Lenny Bobini told me this, especially this material, this is a Chilean gold matrix material. They don't make a lot of this. Mother Nature wasn't, she wasn't really pumping turning the crank when we got this. We are still getting this material. If you can imagine, I get this material, this rough material, literally by eyedropper, right? I mean, it's a slow drip. Just the amount of carat weight that's in this. Look at the graduated natural nuggets that we've done these. All we've done is edge ground them, kept them really simple, nice polish on it. This comes, just the 2 3/4 inch extender chain that comes with this that you can adjust. That's our signature hook and eye chain where you can adjust this in 1/4 inch increments, right? Lynn's demonstrating right there right now. If I told you what that costs, okay, then you would understand what I'm saying, okay? There is no way in heck, no way that you could ever buy this. I can't even imagine they're doing this. I don't even know what they're thinking. I didn't do this, okay? And I know what they paid for this. I know what I made this for. And I guarantee you this is just insane. I don't get it. Well, but there's not that many left. And it's not like that people hated this or something or they didn't like it. If you read the reviews on it, I mean, everybody, they got this. They really loved it. I mean, it's a great look. It's a great material.
I always say this. I love the Chilean matrix turquoise because it's like the best of all worlds to me, Jay, because in these pieces, you have the perfect matrix. And no two are ever alike, obviously. So you know it's Mother Nature at its finest. It's her own fingertip. You get the perfect high blues. You get the perfect high greens. You get the perfect, again, inner glow that we love so much from the beauty of turquoise. And it's like every review that we were, reading and running at the bottom, we're saying, this is unlike any other gorgeous turquoise blue I've ever seen. It's like the best of all worlds in one piece. Well, guess what? We're taking it even a step further right now. We're offering it at the craziest special that we've ever done at over 50% off. And here's the best part. It's not an all sales final. If you're just tuning in with us, you're tuning in and maybe learning about Jay King. This is where the passion all began. It is the #1 most collected stone that Jay brings to us. And of course, that is turquoise. To get this home for under $23, whatever it may be, whether it's, again, as a gift or to go have it appraised or it's a collector's piece or just love turquoise in general or looking for a beautiful necklace to put enhancers on or, a larger bail pendant or just to wear on its own. You're seeing it against violet, like a violet color that Kenya's showing you. I'm wearing it against like a maroon color. This is the beauty of turquoise. It's year round. It is, again, the most sought after right now in these beautiful high blue colors. And Jay will tell you better than anyone. It is demanding the top dollar. And how many years now, Jay, as working in this industry, especially in turquoise, what you have found worldwide as being so highly requested now? Because obviously the bigger the demand, the higher the prices will actually go. And that's what you have actually witnessed one-on-one.
Well, what's happening too in the turquoise world, and it shifts. Like used to be all the turquoise mines at one time when I first started out, all the mines that I bought from were in the United States. Those they're mined out. To this day, they're mined out. Then it moved to Mexico. We started getting a few there. And then China, we started, that was the next hot spot. That's all but died. Now, Mongolia and Chile are our 2 hot spots. Now, when those, and this is Chilean material right here that you're looking at. And these, they're not finding any huge, these like big operations where, they're usually, it's a byproduct. When you get usually a lot of material, comes out of like they're mining copper, iron, they're mining something else, open pit. And the turquoise is a secondary. All of these mines that you're looking at here now, all they're doing is mining this one in particular, they're just mining the turquoise. Very unusual, very unique. But even at that, can you imagine the cost of this? I'm telling you right now, we could sit down, come over, we'll have a cup of coffee, I'll show you what the binding costs. I'll show you before we even cut the stone or do any work what that rough costs, and you would just be shaking your head right now like, what? And I don't want people to even think, I think the biggest problem I have with this when you do these, I think it's wonderful that they have the clearance and that people take advantage of it. And maybe, It's not going to, a turquoise, a natural turquoise, real turquoise is not going to be more affordable than this, especially something that's not junk. I mean, this is one of my more valuable rough materials. This is that gold matrix Chilean material. I mean, the rough material is not inexpensive and it's very limited. Like I said, I don't get this where I'm buying this 2 tons at a time or 5 tons at a time or 10 tons at a time. The person that we have that puts this together, they put it together 50 kilos, 20 kilos, 100 kilos over a long period of time. It takes forever. This material comes in an eyedropper. It's not just one miner. It's this, in this area, it's a village with a claim, and everybody is mining, and then they bring it to him, and then he has to grade that, sort it. We don't take all the grades. This is the high grade material, right? It's not like even the material you're looking like this, you see this is all the high grade material. This is the material that's the higher grades that they get out of that. The all natural. Here again, we're not doing anything where we're changing the color, where we're enhancing the color, like we're doing anything to it. That's not the case. This is the real deal. It's all natural, the natural color of the material. But, out there right now, and that's why you're not seeing it as much on the market, nobody can get the rough. I got to tell you, like the calls that we field, especially this year, because of the travel situation. Yeah. I mean, people and it's not that I want to be mean or anything. It's just I need the rough for us. If I can't sell it to them so that they can make it into jewelry. I mean, I'm not a rough vendor. I buy my rough, I stash it so that I can have it for my projects. And so, but there are so many people, I'm just telling you, it's so dry out there. There is just nothing on the market. Guys that used to have a lot of rough material and go to the areas like, China, a lot of times, a lot of the people that are in the same business side, they had connections there and they would be able to get the material. That's all, like I'm telling you, is all but dried up. All those mines and everything are pretty much shutting down.
Jay, here's the update. If you're in the ordering process, congratulations, we've accounted you. These are 100%, no doubt about it, on their way to sell out. That's why I love these year-end clearances. It's like, doesn't happen very often, but when those special opportunity buys like this come along, I just say jump in if you're able to do so. You can't possibly go wrong, but we'll let you know. If you are in the ordering process, congratulations when it is sold out. Okay, here's an update. When we said our gallery, I mean, this is like the elite of the elite, the premium of the most premium malachite worldwide is what Jay has brought to us in this brand new one-of-a-kind design. I have 23 remaining in this amazing necklace with 3 flex payments, and I have fewer than 35 right now in the cuff bracelet at $290.25. Both available again with 3 monthly flex payments. When it's gone, it will not be repeated. It is the creme de la creme of the most sought after, again, most valued color in malachite worldwide is what we're bringing to it. It only makes sense that it would be in a boutique, one-of-a-kind design. So I hope that you're able to inquire about that if interested, because that is last call there, last call for my necklace. And let's just jump right into a brand new Mine Find. And I know how excited we all are about this new color that Jay found that is called Stitch Tight. Stitch Tight. I gotta get it right when it's brand new like this. I am telling you, Jay, this is the most amazing purple and colors of purple that one is gonna find in the necklace and matching earrings. I can't wait to hear about the story behind this. I know as soon as it went up on hsn.com, because a lot of times on our website under Jay King, when there's a brand new Mine Find during your visits, they'll highlight those. And the Stitchite happened to be one of those, and everybody, those already comments that it's the most beautiful purple, the most gorgeous colors of purple that they've seen. So we want to hear the inside scoop, the story behind it. It's always exciting when there's a brand new find that you were able to bring to everyone. So first time ever for the Stitchite, correct, Jay?
This is first time. This was my last Mine Find on my travels. I mean, this was my last Mine Find on my last trip before I was put into this situation where I'm quarantined, you know, into Florida right now. I mean, it's I got to tell you, you know, like I'm ready to go. You know, I'm thinking about breaking out. I'm thinking about doing a break. Let me tell you something. This is so exciting. Let me tell you why this is exciting. Okay, have you ever heard of Sugilite, Lynn? Have you ever heard of Sugilite?
Just that you brought to us, and it's always our #1 top seller because of the color.
Right. The Sugilite is so rare. Every time you have it, I mean, you can't get Sugilite. Okay. This looks just like Sugilite. And here's the funny part of this. Well, funny, not so funny. This is how, you know how I discovered Stitch Tight? I discovered Stitch Tight buying Sugilite in South Africa. And so get it back. And I think, man, I scored, man. I mean, look at this Sugilite. Now, you have to understand something, okay? I consider myself a fairly expert on Sugilite. I mean, I've looked at a lot of it in my life. I bought it. I used to do a lot of really high-end things in Sugilite. Sugilite was a phenomenon. You can't even get it. It is so rare, it's impossible to get it. So when my partner and I went and we got this load, I was just doing the dance of joy. I was so proud of myself. So anyway, we get it analyzed. We send it to GIA. Some of it analyzes as Sugilite. The rest of it that looks just like Sugilite analyzes as Stitch Tight. I'd never heard of Stitch Tight. I never even knew what it existed, right? It's really rare too. It is usually found where Sugilite is created. It's just like if it had just a few more ingredients, then it would be actually Sugilite. But it's one of the base materials that Sugilite is formed from, and that's why you find it usually as a host rock with this. Now, here's what's so exciting. That was South Africa. This material comes from one of my Russian contacts, and it comes out of this really small deposit. You're seeing the very first of this material that we're able to get. I hope you love it. We're working. I'm telling you right now, this might be something that I might be able to offer down the road and do a project. It's going to be kind of like a one and done. I don't know how we're working with the mine right now. Okay, it's one of the only active things I've got going for me right now that's really good. But I just got to tell you the rarity of this, the uniqueness of this. When you get this home and you really check this out, this looks just like Sugilite. It's really cool. It's almost like a cross between Sugilite and Sharite. It is the most amazing material. It's all natural, and it goes from like this really, really high purple to goes with this like almost like a Sharite where you have that high purple and then this beautiful, amazing black matrix that runs through the stone. I mean, I wish I could just take these right now and hand these to you through the TV screen. Wouldn't that be cool?
Yes.
Have three-dimensional where you can hand things through. I got to tell you right then, if you and I were standing at a jewelry counter and I showed you this necklace and handed it to you, and then I said, here's the natural rough, and I said this way, and I handed this to you, you'd go, holy cow, that is cool. It's got a lot, it's very dense material. It's very hard for that. Now, I left this just polished. I just went with a high polish. I haven't tried to facet it yet, but that's not to say, you know us, right? That's not to say down the road. But if you're the person who likes to tune into Mine Finds for something that's new and different, first time, rare material, nobody's ever seen, launch for us, you know, this is a launch for us, world launch for this material. I've never had it before. And like I said, I found it by accident. I never even knew it existed.
Good find.
But normally you can't get any volume on this. So I'm real excited about being able to offer this.
It's like you said, a perfect description is that, you know, Sugilite and the Sharite in one. I mean, how amazing to get all those beautiful purples and high pinks and greens, and it is simply beautiful. So I know this is gonna be another customer pick favorite. The Reflex payment's available in all J. King, 092634. Real quickly, I wanna mention a couple of things. The necklace that I'm wearing, the turquoise gold matrix necklace, is completely sold out. Facebook, so many of you who tuned in a little bit later, missed out on the coiled bracelets. Go to hsn.com, shop all J. King, because I'm telling you, we have the craziest special going on. You get a set of 2 of those coiled bracelets for under $80. The best price we've ever done. J. King, you are wonderful. Happy New Year, my friend. We'll see you in February. And tonight.
Yeah, hopefully next year. Yeah, I'll see you in February, and then hopefully one of these times we'll actually be able to see each other in person again.
I know. I miss you. I miss you. I miss my buddy. But we will be back at 10 o'clock with Adam tonight for a 2-hour finale of the year end. My friend Guy Yovan coming up next with our best value of the day. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Loved reading reviews from fellow HSN shoppers? Reviews help everyone shop smarter, so share the love. Find the perfect legging? One-of-a-kind necklace? Go ahead, dish. Search Write a Review on hsn.com to learn how to leave a review from your HSN account. We may even use it on air. All of our reviews are from real HSN customers and verified purchases. We want to hear from you. Search Write a Review on hsn.com now.
Both of my aunts have been avid HSN consumers. It just became, for me, second nature to also shop at HSN.
I've hooked my best friend in a couple of